The remains of late Professor Peter Nwilo, who died at the age of 69, has been interred at his country home, Adazi-Nnukwu, in Anaocha local government area of Anambra State. The funeral ceremony, which commenced with a Holy Mass at St. Joseph's Catholic Church, Adazi-Nnukwu, attracted family members, relatives, friends, and well-wishers who traveled from far and wide to pay their last respect to the veteran. Details of this report from here.
In a homily, an indigenous priest, Reverend Father John Paul Chukwulobelu, said that the deceased, who was a committed member of the Catholic Church, lived a good life and served God and humanity, and urged his children to emulate his good legacy. Father Chukwulobelu, while praying for the repose of his soul, commended the family for taking good care of him even at his exit moment, and affirmed that the late professor was a good man while on earth, and charged the congregation to live a true Christian life, establish good legacies, and love God and their fellow human beings at all times. Speaking immediately after the interment, a former chairman of Anaocha local government area, Honorable Ikobi Ejiofor, said that prior to his death, that the deceased was committed to the service of God and contributed immensely in the success of his political career and others who seek his counsel and support. The first son of the deceased, Mr. Nwilo, described his late father as a loving and kind man who sacrificed greatly for their welfare, lamenting that his demise has left a huge vacuum in their hearts, and appreciated those who identified with them in their time of grief. While his last son, Mr. Nwilo, said that his late father was a good man and an icon who, while alive, played the role of a mentor.
He cared about everyone, including his family. He gave my brother and I the best quality education.
In their condolence messages, a former Surveyor General of the Federation, Mr. Austin Njepome, the chairman, Anambra State Institute of Surveyors, and Ghanaian Eastern Surveyors, Mr. Gabriel Okeke, and a former General Manager, National Inland Waterways Authority, NIWA, Lokoja, Sir Dennis Osanwata, amongst others, urged the Nwilo family to take solace in the fact that their father lived a good life and was a nice man. A senior lecturer in the Department of Mechanical Engineering in University of Lagos, Dr. Nehemiah Alozie, disclosed that the deceased, who was a former colleague, lived a life worthy of emulation and was very dedicated to his duties.
For each and every one of us here, Prof is perhaps a father, a mentor, a teacher, and a lot of things to us.
Other family members who bore testimonies of the good legacies of the late Professor Nwilo were his cousin, Lady Christy Onwuzulike, and a sister-in-law, Mrs. Nneka Okeke.
Prof is a nice person, very intelligent. The wisdom in him is too, and he used that wisdom to upgrade himself where he was now.
Prayers for the Nwilo family and condolences by in-laws, relations, associates, friends, and well-wishers climaxed the burial ceremony.